thecrochetyclogger. Thanks for coming. Today is clog lesson number 8. And I thought we'd learn a couple of new steps, one of which is the Stomp Double. We're going to do another one called the Turkey. And lastly, we will review our kicks a little bit that we kind of expanded on in the last lesson, number 7. But before I continue with those new steps for us to learn, I wanted to just kind of give you guys an update, some things about the hashtag Christmas in July fairies. Want to make sure that everybody understands one of the most important rules in these YouTube giveaways here in the crochet world, anyway, from what I have learned. You must be subscribed to enter. You must leave a comment, and a thumbs up and a share would be appreciated. Now, back to the subscription thing. Many people have their subscriptions set at private. Now, in order to enter a giveaway, especially this one with the hashtag Christmas in July fairies, your subscription must be public, because when we pick a winner in any of these giveaways, we can't confirm that you're a subscriber if you're private, because we can't see that. Privates are all hidden, and I totally get why a lot of people would want their subscriptions to be private, but in order for the giveaway, you need to make it public. Now, what I will do is I will link a video from Dana with Dana's Wanderlust Crochet, and she so graciously filmed her her computer screen actually going through the process of making your subscription public. Then later on, as she says in the video, if you want to go back to private, you can. But for giveaways, your subscription must be public so that we can see that you are a subscriber, right? Okay, so back to business. Let's do some clogging. You ready? Okay, here we go. All right. So before we move on to some new steps, let's review a little bit the kicks that we worked on in our last lesson. And if you remember, we added in that heel drop. So when we do our kick and then our lift, at the same time as that lift, we did a little heel drop on our supporting foot. So it would be a kick, a heel, right? Or a kick, a drop. Same time as the lift, okay? So what I'd like to do is review that a little bit. Let's start with the double step that typically will come before the kick, okay? So I'm going to start with my left foot, actually my right, your left. I'm going to mirror you. So a double step, kick, right, kick, boom, and that heavy sound right there is the heel drop. Double step, kick, get up. Double step, kick, up. Double step, kick, drop. Heel drop. Right. Yes. And a 1 and 2 and a 1. I'm gonna go around a little bit, because I want you to realize too that you can travel with these things. Kick, get up, double step, kick, get up, double step, kick, get up. You can travel if you want to. You don't have to. Right? Double step, kick, up. You could go like that if you wanted, or across. There's so many variables, so many ways you can stylize your kicks, right? Yeah. Double step, kick, up. What do you think? Let's try with some music. Let's see here. And I'm going to just kind of do it in place, going to go all around, you know, just for fun. Here we go. Well, play, I say. There it is. Ooh, that's kind of fast. So our rhythm would be if I wanted to turn. Get you a little more freedom to go places, right? Or cross. How you doing? I added a basic in there, didn't I? Oh, I need to remember to use the space bar. Such an easier way to do that. So anyway, yeah, clogging kicks. Keep in mind they do take a little bit of practice, but they do come in quite handy with other things coming up. Water break. All right, let's move on. Let us do a step called the Stomp Double. Now, if you back up a little bit and remember as we were working on our basics, there was one that was called the double basic, yeah? And it is what it says it is. Very simple. Double meaning two, obviously. So we do 2 double steps. I'll start with my left. 2 double steps, double step, and a rock step. So that is our double basic, okay? Double step, rock step. Okay, so what we're going to do with that, if you remember, that takes 3 counts. And a 1, and a 2, and 3. Yeah? And to me, that feels a little odd because I'm so used to working in quarter note and 4/4 time that I'm missing that 4th beat in my blood, you know? So I think that's how a stomp double came about. By inserting a sound before the double basic, it gives us those 4 beats. Watch. All we're going to do is start with a stomp or a step with weight, flat-footed, just like this, easy as pie. Right, boom. Right, so we're changing weight, we're stomping flat-footed, not too hard, don't want you to jar anything too much, but we're going to start with a stomp. All right, so now we're going to do our double basic. And because we stomped on our left, our right is ready to start. So we do double step, rock step. Yeah? Let's try that again. Left foot stomps. Here we go. Stomp, double step, rock step. So that gave us 4 beats. We'll talk about that in a minute. But here's the interesting thing. Now our right foot is ready. So not only did that stomp give us another beat, it also put us on the other foot, unlike doing just the plain old double basic. So let's try with our right foot. Stomping, here we go. Stomp, double step, rock step. Yep, so now our left foot's ready. So it just kind of alternates. Stomp, double step, rock step. Stomp, double step, rock step, stomp. And stomp. One more, bam. Yes? Cool. So we have 4 beats. I didn't even count it. Let me do it one more time, I'll count. So, starting with your left, we have 1 and a 2, 3 and 4, 1 and a 2 and a 3 and 4, 1 and a 2 and a 3 and 4, 1. So, I have a question. Did you guys notice like a sort of big pause in between them? 1 and a 2 and a 3 and 4. 1. Yeah, hear that pause right here? Boom. Because we're not making a sound on the upbeat, it feels like a big pause, yes? It goes from 4 to 1. 1 and a 2 and a 3 and 4, 1. Right. You ready to try with some music? I know I am. It's going to be a little faster, but we can do it. Yes. So it would be 1 and a 2 and a 3 also quite the linking step, a step that you can link sections of the dance together with, you know. So stomp doubles, just a double basic, putting a stomp in front of it, right? Okay, next up, we're gonna work on a step called the turkey. Gobble, gobble. Should have waited for Thanksgiving. Nah, I wouldn't want to wait that long till Thanksgiving. But anywho, turkeys are fun, and they really look like turkeys in my opinion. Okay, they have one section that, the very first section, what's going to happen is you're going to poke your heel out, like that. Now, please don't put weight on it yet, okay? Just touch it out there. All right, now here's the part where you do put weight on it. Let me back up a little. Well, you've got that heel sound. Okay, so now this next thing, all you have to do is drop your toe, okay? And now we have all our weight on that foot, okay? So I'm gonna call that a heel, and then I'm gonna call it flat, okay? Heel flat, right? Let's just take that and get used to it, doing it with the right foot as well. Heel and flat. Yeah, one more time. Heel and flat. Cool. All right, we haven't finished our turkey yet, but be patient. Here's what we're going to do. We're going to take those heel flat things, and just for fun, let's turn them into a walk, okay? In the tap world, they're called heel walks, and that's what they look like. So we have a heel and flat, and heel and flat. Yeah? And it creates two sounds. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Heel, flat, heel, flat. Good. I'm going to go ahead and touch on something that happens sometimes. And sometimes what happens is people put their heel down and they feel as though they have to pick that foot back up again, right? So then what ends up happening is they're going to have too much effort, right? That's just too hard, right? So heel and just drop it. So you're literally boom, bop, heel, flat, right? So heel, flat, heel, flat, heel, flat. I'm coming at you. Heel, flat, right? Now I'll lead you. Heel, flat, heel, flat. Yeah, cool. Okay, so that's how our turkey begins. Here comes the tricky part. We do that heel flat, okay? Now what's going to happen is we're going to switch feet. So that's our third sound. A heel, flat, and step. Yeah? One more time. Heel, flat, switch. Yeah, I like to say switch because you're switching weight onto the other foot. Let's try with the right foot. Heel, flat, switch. Yes, heel, flat, switch. Cool. Okay. Let's see. Here's what I like to do. I like to do the heel, flat, step. And just keep doing that and get used to it. Right? Heel, flat, step. Keep going. Heel, flat, step. Now, keep in mind, this is starting with the same foot every time. Whoa. Whoa, hello. Heel, flat, step. Heel, flat, step. Heel, flat, step. Same foot every time. Just for this exercise though, okay? So, yes. All right, so let's try that now, starting with our right foot. Same thing. This is just a good way to get used to that motion. Heel, flat, step. Heel, flat, switch. 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 And heel, flat, and switch. Or heel, flat, step. Yes? Cool, that was our third sound. Now, if I were to count that out, I would count it out as 1 and 2. Okay? Or with the right foot, 1 and 2. Yes. Okay. Now, let's finish this turkey out, yeah? All right, we're going to do our heel flat step, or our 1 and 2. And then freeze for me, and I'll show you what happens next. So left foot, we have heel flat step. Now, if you notice, your left foot's free again. We're going to do a basic, a single basic. Double step, rock, step. Well, I'll be done. Now my right foot's ready. So guess what? Heel, flat, step, basic, double step, rock, step. Those are turkeys. Turkeys, turkeys. Okay, I'm going to back up just a smidge. Let's see if we can do some turkeys without stopping. Here we go. Left foot, we have heel, flat, switch, and the basic. Heel, flat, switch, double step, rock, step. Heel, flat, switch, double step, rock, step. Keep going. Heel, flat, switch, and the basic. Heel, flat, switch, double step, rock, step. 1 and 2, and the 3 and 4. 1 and 2, and the 3 and 4. 1 and 2, and one more time, I promise. 1 and 2, and the 3 and 4. Yeah, there's our turkeys. Let's see if we can try them with music. So turkeys, they alternate as well. Yeah. All right. So if you're getting confused about what foot does what, go back and get used to this. Right. Right? On both feet. We got to be ambidextrous. Yep. Kind of get used to that. That will help you quite a bit. Okay? And I know I've mentioned this before. A lot of times our brains get in the way. You know? Our brains will be asking us like, okay, what foot's next? What foot's next? What foot's next? What? And it makes us rethink what we're doing. So really tell your brain just to shut up, because my feet can handle it. As if heel, flat, step, I don't have to think about it because he's ready to go. Right now, he's ready to, yeah, see? So if we just let our brains not mess us up, we can do this. Your body knows what to do. Yeah. All right, with music, let's see. Like to find something just a wee bit slower. Yes. All right. So our counts would be 1 and 2 and a 3 and 4. 1 and 2 and a 3 and 4. Heel, flat, step, double step, rock, step. Yeah. Left foot. Here we go. Heel, flat, step. 1 and 2 and a 3 and 4. Turkey. So we had, yeah, sorry. 1 and 2 and a 3 and 4. 1 and 2 and a 3 and 4. 1 and 2 and a 3. You can cross if you want. Give it some style. Just make sure that you change weight. Couple more times. 1 and 2 and a 3 and 4. Heel, flat, step, and a basic. Heel, flat, step, and a basic. Last one. Yeah, turkeys. And I wonder why they call them turkeys. Here's why I think. I think that you can take this turkey and go, It kind of looks like a turkey going down the road, right? Not down the road, but through the yard. Yeah, turkeys. Yep. So, if you wanted to, you could give it that characteristic, but nah. So anyway, there we have it. We did, what did we do? We reviewed our kicks. We did the Stomp Double, which was stomp, double step, rock step. And we learned how to do the turkey. Heel, flat step, double step, rock step. So isn't that cool? See, a lot of what, if you've been following along with my clogging tutorials, a lot of what we've already covered help you to know what's down the road. Yeah? So here's what I'll do. I will add at the end of this video a playlist of all my clogging stuff. Okay? I have a playlist that's called Clogging Tutorials, I believe. And I'll also include a playlist of all my yarny videos, crochet and yarny things. Because if you didn't know, my name's the Crochetclogger, and I crochet and I clog. So if you just want one part of the stuff that I present and create for you in the clogging thing, I'll have a playlist for that. Or if you'd rather just talk about some yarny things and yarny goodness, I'll have a playlist for that, okay? All right, folks. Oh, one more thing. I almost forgot. To kick off July, I will be uploading on July the 1st a Christmas in July fairies dance. Okay? I'll talk more about that then. All right? In the meantime, be practicing those kicks. Winky, winky, wink. All right. Love yous. And thanks for stopping by. And come back soon.